To a 425 game. And this is a matchup between a pair of double-digit win teams here, Brady, but you find it hard, I think, to put trust in the Arizona Cardinals after what we've seen from them the last month or so.
Yeah, and this is the story of the Cardinals in that second half of the season kind of starting to fall apart. I know they've been good on the road as underdogs this season, and with 5.5 points, kind of a funky number when you're looking at this. I wanted to go with Arizona, but ultimately I came down to the fact that this Dallas Cowboys defense is playing so well. Then you saw the offense get it together last week versus the Washington football team, and that game was over at half. It wasn't even a point of watching the second half of the game. I just think this Dallas team's clicking on all cylinders, and so the line looked kind of funky to me, but I'd much rather take the Cowboys at home, lay the 5.5 points, and not regret trying to take the 5.5 in Arizona getting blown out. They've just looked like a shell of themselves since DeAndre Hopkins has left. Kyler Murray hasn't looked healthy. They've battled some injuries as well. So I'll lay the 5.5 points here. I do think an over is a good play. I think there'll be a fair amount of scoring on both sides, even as good as the Dallas Cowboys defense has played with what I think is going to be the defensive player of the year. Not defensive rookie of the year, defensive player of the year, Micah Parsons.
Yeah, and I think this is a tough spot for the Cardinals. Look, the Cowboys seem to find themselves a little bit on offense, and the Cardinals give up 4.5 per rush, and it's even worse since J.J. Watt went out of the lineup. Teams are just running the football on them whenever they want to, and I think the Cowboys will do that. We saw Dak Prescott get it going with the run game going last week. I think that's going to be at play here. The Arizona offense just doesn't look right. You know, Kyler Murray is struggling. They just don't seem to be in any sort of rhythm. Left tackle DJ Humphries was almost a spinning top this week. He was awful last week. So I think when you look at the Cardinals, they have all kinds of major problems. They're in the postseason. They almost can breathe a little bit. Dallas playing for the 1 seed. I'm going to go with the Dallas Cowboys.
Even when the Cardinals were on top of the NFC, it seemed like, you know, talking to you guys, they were always just kind of a level below the teams like the Packers, the Rams, the Cowboys in the NFC, and they're really playing like maybe we thought they might look more like over the last month or two.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.